Got an interview soon? Here's 6 last-minute tips to help you pass your interview. Let's go. What's up guys, it's Mike from Job Ready English here with another video to help you get hired. Today we're going to be covering 6 last-minute interview tips that could help save the day for you. And if you've got more than an hour for your interview coming up, then make sure you check out our 17-minute interview preparation crash course, which has been taken by over 5,000 people. So let's not delay because time is on the line, and let's jump straight into it. Tip number 1, speak slower. The amount of times that I have seen people and my biggest comment to them has literally been, just speak slower. That's all you need to do. Because what happens is when people speed up, they fall over their words, they forget what they're saying, they get dry mouth, they're gulping, they're licking their lips. And before you know it, you're in no man's land just thinking, oh my God, I've really fudged this up. Just speak slower. Seriously, it will make a huge difference. Tip number 2, breathe. This seems a little bit silly. What do you mean breathe? So I want you to mindfully, at the end of each sentence, just breathe. Next sentence, breathe, next sentence. This has 2 effects. Number 1, it naturally slows you down because you don't get faster and faster and faster like a speeding train. And also number 2, it gives your audience the opportunity to understand what you've just saying. Now, have you ever had a time when you've been speaking to a friend and they're so excited that they're just blah, 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 and you can't really understand what they're talking about? It's exactly the same for interviews. So breathe in between sentences, give your audience the opportunity to process what you're saying, and give yourself the opportunity to catch up in your brain for what you want to say next. Tip number 3, smile. Now, not just smiling, because of course that sounds a little bit silly, but try not to be in your own head. Try to be enthusiastic, motivated, like basically, I'm really happy to be here. Please, can I have some cake? You know, like a kid at a birthday party. The amount of times when I will have interview prep with people and the content's really good, but they're so serious, or they look so bored, and they're just like, what? And then I did this, and then I did this. I'm like, dude, you're so boring. Can you smile? Do you have teeth? So just smile, be enthusiastic. And a lot of times this goes with tip 1 and 2, which is basically just slowing down. Tip number 4, if you know nothing about the company, go and find out 5 unique facts about the company right now. This is a really common mistake that people make. Just go onto their About Us, their history page. When did they start? Who are their clients? What are some good projects that they've worked on? Could you just read the manager, director's statement or the CEO's statement of their annual report, but just find something that's not just, it's a really great company and it's a big company and I'd love to work there because it'd be a fantastic opportunity. This is not a good answer. Just go and find yourself 5 fast facts about the company. Tip number 5, know the job description. If you can, print off the job description and have it in front of you. So you know, explain to them simply, this is what I'm gonna do and these are the skills that I have. Just remember, the job description is a pattern matching machine. The company has already told you exactly who they're looking for. They're like, well, I want someone who can do this, this, and this, and has these, and these skills. Then you turn around and say, hey guy, I can do that, and that, and I also have that, and that skill. And they're like, this person seems perfect, we should hire them. It's not rocket science, but again, 9 out of 10 people won't do this. And tip number 6, have your best stories prepared to tell. So this is something that I like to call star stories, and we cover this topic in a 17-minute interview preparation crash course, also with a free 8-page worksheet to do it. The premise is really simple. You're at a swanky party, eating some tasty food, and suddenly someone sits down next to you who you'd really love to work with. You're like, holy cow, for me, that would probably be Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss is sitting next to me and like, oh my God, that's Tim Ferriss, guy. And he turns around to me and he's like, so what do you do? I want to tell him my best stories. I want to be like, well, I do this and I wrote this and I've got these products and I've got this channel and blah, blah, blah. I want to give him my best stories. Star stories operate on the same premise. So think to yourself, what are the 5 most impressive stories that I could tell from work, from extracurricular activities, or from my academics that would really just blow that person's socks off? So inevitably when somebody else comes over to them and speaks to them, they're gonna remember you, or they're gonna say, hey, give me a call, or we should do coffee or something. Hey, Tim. But the point is, Have good stories to hand. Don't think of really boring stories, just think of your best stories. Guys, there you have it. I know you don't have a lot of time before your interview. That are 6 quick tips to really smash that interview out of the park. If you like this video, make sure you drop us a comment down below, even if it's just for like, thanks guy, or another video that you'd like. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I wish you the best of luck. See you later.